Welcome back, and this is the second video for the Inside Out 2 characters. First, we're gonna make the hood for Embarrassment with this yarn. Start with the slip knot and make chain 10. After chain 10, go into the third chain from the hook. Insert your hook into the third chain and make 1 half double crochet. Go into the next chain and make another half double crochet. You have to make 5 more half double crochet for a total of 7. Now in our last chain, we will make 5 half double crochet into that one single chain. Pull the yarn tightly, and now we will go back to the lower parts of the chains and make half double crochets in there. Now go into the first lower part of the chain just next to the last chain and insert your hook. Make 1 half double crochet in there. We're gonna carry that yarn tail under our stitches. We're gonna make 6 more half double crochet in each lower part of the chains for a total of 7. You will get 19 half double crochet in total for this round. To start the next round, make 2 chains. After that, turn your piece, just like that. And insert your hook into the very first stitch that you see and make 1 half double crochet. Make 7 more half double crochet for a total of 8. After 8 half double crochet, make 1 half double crochet increase in the next stitch. Just like this, make 2 more half double crochet increases. So we just made a total of 3 half double crochet increases, and in the next stitches, make 1 half double crochet into each for a total of 8. So this is how it looks like after round 2, and actually we are crocheting in rows. Make 2 chains for next row and turn your piece just like we did. Insert your hook into the very first stitch that you see and make 1 half double crochet. And for this row, you just have to make 1 half double crochet into each all the way until the end. You will get 22 half double crochet. This is how it looks like after row 3, and in the next row, make chain 2, turn your piece, start with 2 half double crochet. After 2 half double crochet, we can start our little sequence. In the parentheses, make 2 single crochet first. After that, make 1 half double crochet increase. That's our little sequence. So we will start again with 2 half double crochet. After that, 1 half double crochet increase. So we will repeat that little sequence in the parentheses in the pattern for 4 more times. At the end, you will be left with 2 stitches and make 1/2 double crochet into each. That's the end of row 4. And to start next row, we're gonna make 2 chains. Turn your piece, and for this row, we will make 1/2 double crochet into each stitch all the way until the end, and you will get 28 half double crochet. Now we're gonna start row 6, the last row. Chain 2, turn your piece, and make 4 half double crochet first. Now we will start our little sequence in the parentheses. Start with 3 half double crochet. After that, make 1/2 double crochet decrease. And that's our sequence, and we will start again with 3 half double crochet. After that, make 1 decrease. So we will repeat this little sequence for 2 more times. At the end, there will be 4 stitches left in your row, and make 1/2 double crochet into each stitch. Now we just finished making our hood, and at the end, cut the yarn, leaving a long tail. We're gonna sew it on the body later on. Now we're gonna crochet a little pocket in the front loops that we left on round 8. We will start from the right side, inside your hook into the very fast front loop, and bring the yarn. After that, make chain 1, inside your hook into the same front loop and make 1 single crochet. Go into the next loop and make 1 single crochet. So make 1 into each front loop until the end. You will get a total of 6 single crochet for this row. To start the next row, we're gonna make chain 1, turn our piece like this. Using the first 2 single crochet, make 1 decrease. After that, into the next stitch, make 1 single crochet, make 1 single crochet into next, and in the last 2 single crochet, make 1 decrease. After that, chain 1 and cut the yarn, leaving a long tail. Now we're gonna make the nose with the pink yarn. Start with a slip knot and make 5 chains. Go into the second chain from the hook and make 1 single crochet. Go into the same chain and make another single crochet, that's 1 increase. In the next 2 chains, make 1 single crochet into each. When you get into the last chain, we're gonna make 4 single crochet into that same last chain. Pull the yarn tightly and turn your piece. We will go into the lower parts of the chains. Go into the first chain next to the last chain and make 1 single crochet. Make 1 single crochet in the next chain, and in the last chain make 1 increase. After that, insert your hook into the very first single crochet and make a slip stitch. To start the next round, chain 1, go into the same stitch that we made the slip stitch into and make 1 single crochet. Make 4 more single crochet for a total of 5. After 5 single crochet, make 1 increase. After that, make 5 single crochet again. Into the last stitch, make 1 increase. After that, connect with a slip stitch into the very first single crochet to complete round 2. We can cut the yarn that we buried along in the round 1. Now we're gonna make round 3. Make chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into the very first stitch. So for this round, you just have to make 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way until the end. You will get 14 single crochet for this round. At the end, connect with a slip stitch, and we can cut the yarn leaving a long tail. Now we're gonna make the hair wig with this color. Start with the magic ring, and for the round 1, make 8 single crochet into the magic ring. Pull the yarn tightly and mark the last stitch with a stitch marker. You don't need to connect with a slip stitch. For the round 2, you have to make an increase in all the stitches. Insert your hook into the very first stitch, make 1 single crochet, insert into the same stitch and make another single crochet, that's 1 increase. Just like that, make an increase in all the stitches. Remove the stitch marker and we will make the last increase in the final stitch. For round 3, start with 1 single crochet first and in the next stitch, make 1 increase. After that, start with 1 single crochet again. After that, 1 increase. So we have to repeat that little sequence for 8 times in total. Starting from the next round, we're gonna crochet in rows, which means that we are gonna turn our piece at the end and start every row with chains. So to start row 4, chain 1, turn your piece like this, and insert your hook into the last single crochet that you made in round 3. Make 1 single crochet and make 17 more single crochet for a total of 18. After you have made 18 single crochet, there will be 6 stitches left from round 3. We're gonna leave them as they are and make another row. To make row 5, chain 1, turn your piece and make 2 single crochet first. After 2 single crochet, make 1 increase. After that, we will start again with 2 single crochet. After that, 1 increase. So we will repeat this little sequence for 4 more times for a total of 6. So we have finished this hair wig and we can cut the yarn leaving a long tail. Now we're gonna add the hair strands on the stitches that we left on round 3. We will start from the right side. Insert into the very first stitch and bring the yarn. After that, make 4 chains. Into the second chain from the hook, make 1 slip stitch. In the next chain, make 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet in the last chain. After that, go into the next stitch in round 3 and make 1 slip stitch. Now we will make another hair strand. Make 3 chains. Into the second chain, make 1 slip stitch, and into the second chain, 1 single crochet. Go into the next single crochet in round 3 and make a slip stitch. After that, go into the next single crochet on the round 3 and we're gonna make 1 slip stitch in there. Now make 3 chains. Into the second chain, make 1 slip stitch, 1 single crochet into the second, go to the next single crochet on the round 3 and make 1 slip stitch, and make 4 chains again. In the second chain, make 1 slip stitch and make 1 single crochet each into next 2 chains. After that, go to the final single crochet on round 3 and make a slip stitch. We can now chain 1 and cut the yarn. We're gonna sew this hair wig on top of the head like this later on. Now we're gonna make the hair wig for Boredom. Round 1 to round 5 of Boredom's hair wig is exactly the same as Embarrassment. So make up to round 5 but with the dark blue color. Now we will continue row 6 and 7. To start row 6, make chain 1, turn your piece, and you just have to make 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way until the end. You will get 24 single crochet from this row 6. Row 7 is exactly the same. Chain 1, turn your piece, and make 1 single crochet into each. Now we are finished up to row 7 and we're gonna make row 8. Chain 1, turn your piece, and start with 3 single crochet. After that, make 1 increase in the next single crochet. We will start again with 3 single crochet. After that, 1 increase again. So we will repeat this little sequence for 6 times in total. Now we can make row 9. To make row 9, chain 1, turn your piece. It's pretty simple. You just have to make 1 single crochet into each. There will be 30 single crochet from this row. After that, we can cut the yarn leaving a long tail. Now we will go back to the single crochets that we left on round 3, just like we did before. Start from the right side and bring your yarn. Chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into that stitch. Make 1 single crochet each into 9 stitches for a total of 6. So this is how it looks like. And to start the next row, chain 1, turn your piece. In the very first stitch, make 1 increase. And make 1 single crochet each into next 4 stitches. In the last stitch, make 1 increase. After that, make chain 1 and you can cut the yarn. Now we're gonna make the hair for Ennui, and Envy's hair wig is exactly the same as Boredom without the hairband part. So make the hair wig first. Now we're gonna add the hair strands. We will insert our hook in the middle of the 6 single crochets that we left, just like this, behind the single crochet and into the next round. So you have to insert your hook just like this. Bring your yarn and make 9 chains first. Into the second chain from the hook, make 1 single crochet, and into the next chains, make 1 half double crochet into each all the way until the end. At the end, we will insert our hook the same way that we first inserted, just like this, and make one slip stitch. To make another hair strand, we will just repeat this exact same process. At the end, we're gonna cut the yarn. So this is time for assembly. For the embarrassment, we will sew the nose first. Sew it onto the round 10 to round 13 of the body. We will also sew the upper part of the hood together with the body, just right below the nose. Separate the black yarn into 3 strands and we will embroider the eyes. For embarrassment, embroider the eyes on round 14 of the body on either side of the nose. We will position the hair wig on top of the hat first, and then we will sew it together with the body. Here you can also use the glue instead of sewing, but be careful to not get messy. Now we're gonna sew the hood onto the front loops that we left. We will start from the front loop behind the left hand, and we will end in the front loop behind the right hand. Now I'm adding kind of like a tiny blush under the eyes for Envy. Now we're gonna sew the hair wig first. After that, I'm gonna glue the hair strands in this style and leave them dry with the pins. To decorate her dress, I cut out tiny circle shapes from felt cloth and glue them onto her dress. Using this color of yarn, we're gonna embroider the tiny clips on each of our hair strands. Now I'm gonna embroider the bottom's eyes on round 12 with 4 stitches apart between 2 eyes. To make the hair, first we're gonna weave in the ends of every remaining yarn tail. For his hair, you can either sew or glue it onto the head. At first I was gonna sew, but I kinda wanted it to be a bit loose on the head, so I just decided to glue it. Now with the white yarn, we're gonna make the eyes applique for anxiety. Start with the magic ring and make a single crochet into the magic ring. At the end, pull the yarn tightly and you can cut the yarn. With the darning needle, we're gonna weave in the ends. Go to the very first single crochet that we made. Insert the needle like this. After that, go back to the final single crochet. Insert the needle into the back loop and the loop underneath it. Back loop and the loop underneath it. And after that, pull the yarn slowly. Now we can weave in the ends of the remaining yarn tails and cut them. We're gonna glue them on top of the mouth, just like this. And also glue these 5mm eyes on top of these white appliques. From the white felt cloth, I cut it into really tiny teeth shape, and I'm gonna glue them into the mouth. This is such a really detailed and patient work, but I think it's really worth it. Those details enhance the overall look. Using the orange yarn, I'm gonna do the hair for anxiety. Bring the yarn and wrap it around your 4 fingers. If you want it shorter, you can only use 3 fingers, and if you want it longer, use 5 fingers. I will wrap it around my fingers for like 10 times. At the end, I'm gonna cut the yarn, and I will go into that loop under my fingers and cut them all. This way we get the hair strands, and we're gonna place it on top of the head one by one. Insert anywhere on top of the head. We will bring one strand of yarn and pull it through the stitch. Adjust the strand so that the 2 ends are in equal length. After that, we will bring those 2 ends through the loop that we just created, just like this. This way we're gonna attach hair strands, and here you can attach any amount of hair you like. If you want it thicker, you can add more hair. For me, I will stop here. I think this is enough hair. At the roots of these clusters, we're gonna tie it with the yarn, just like we would tie our hair. This part is actually optional. You can tie it or you can just let it loose without tying it. Now we're gonna comb that hair cluster to make it look more messy and to get thinner hair strands. After that, we're gonna cut the ends to make it a little bit shorter. Here you may notice that I untied the hair cluster because I think I liked this design more, but you can also do any way you like. This is the end of our tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all loved these Inside Out 2 characters as well. We will see each other again in the next tutorial. Thank you so much and happy crocheting!